Hello Amy again. Now we're going to record a breakdown of grade 8 bar so that people can practice. Now the grade 8 bar is not marked in your exam, it's your warm-up, although the examiner does view it. And if I was the examiner, by the time you'd finished grade 8 bar, I'd have a fairly good idea of what quality is going to be in your solos that you have to present. So it has to be done with the same amount of care as if you're going to get a mark for it. We start with plies. We're sideways to the bar. It's a 3-4 in first position, and there are only 2 counts intro, and you just stand still. And then we've got 1 demi-plie, down, 2, 3, stretch, 2, 3, repeat, arm first to second. 2 rises, up for 3, resist. Can you go up again, Amy? Now show me 3 counts worth of resistance. Da, 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 da. I don't think your right foot resisted. Try that rise again. Now, under the heel resist. Much better shaped ankle. So we pretend we've done the 2 rises. Then you've got a grand plie, and demi-plie, and stretch, and dégagé to second, closing first, eyes turn, dégagé, and lower. So we have 2 demi-plies, rise, lower, grand plie, dégagé second, close first again, dégagé second, close fifth. Repeat the plie section and the rises in 5th position. This time we dégagé devant and close, dégagé derrière, and we've got 4th. Amy's looking at it. Dégagé devant, close in 5th, dégagé devant, lower in 4th. And then we've got a side bend towards the bar, and then a forward port de bras. And as you come up, you've come up, now you dégagé second, devant, arm to second, close bras bar. Alright, let's just do that with music, and I'll give Amy all the corrections I can, which will definitely apply to everyone else in the school. I'm going to get Amy to do it on the second side with no speaking from me. However, just before we do it, Just take your dégagé to second. Now, put your foot down and adjust your inside leg to slightly under the bar. There. Now, we do our pliés. You'll get a nice grand plié there. Yes. Now, when you come out of second, you have to do a little step back and then dégagé. Then, because if you looked at Amy during that one, her bar hand distorted a bit as she became too close to the bar after second. So, can we do it on the other side? Lower with tight knees. Thank you, Amy. And for me, plie has little value in the general scheme of things, but for me, it is the moment that the dancer begins to focus, where her eyes have to actually go somewhere, and where she has to listen to the music and start placing her body properly. It's also, this plie, for example, it's combinations of demi-plie, stretch, rise, lower. I talk about the feet, articulating clearly a lot of the time. If I can get Amy to do demi-plie, stretch, rise, lower, can you do it without the bar? And let's start with really pulled up legs. So your ankles are lifting off the floor, your knees are lifting off the floor, your hips are high. Pull the knees tighter, so that really articulated squeeze of the legs. Now articulate through your ankles and knees into a demi-plie. Now articulate back to very stretched, and on the rise, sustain the very stretched and lower. That's, in a sense, warming your legs up and making you think about their range of movement in that very first exercise called plie. I think that's a really important thing to include. All right, the next exercise is Battement Tendu and Battement Glissé. We're sideways to the bar and 4 counts intro, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 2 battements tendus devant, 1 and in, and 2 in. Battement tendu second, close plie derrière. Can you get your head to the side? And then as your arm comes up, bring your head front and side. Derrière. 3, 4. Allonge, plie. And we hold our arm in bras bas. and just stretch. And once again, that really stretchy stretch. 2 battements glissés devant, and 1, and 2, derrière, and 3, and 4, and 3 in second, last one in plie, and stretch, and back, and back, and side, and side, and 1, and 2, and plie, and both arms off the bar. Now, Amy's very good at demonstrating the head, so when your bar leg is front, your head, like in the plie derrière, Amy will have her head there, and as she stretches to go on, her head will turn very elegantly, not rushed. Can we try that all on the other side, marking it? So 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. This is an adage articulation, action in the foot. Out and bend and da-da. Take more than one count to point. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slow stretch. And 1 in. Oh, sorry. And in. And in. And in. And in. And plie. Hold the in more, Amy. Out in. Out in. Out in. Out in. Out in. Out in. Out plie. And stretch. So the way you use the music is going to make huge difference between the tendus and the glissés, which have their own personalities. They don't remind you of each other. The tendu, as I said, is going to take a lot longer to articulate into point and a lot longer to articulate back to fifth. The glissé is going to freeze in the pointed position and freeze in the fifth, so it travels very fast. Let's do it with music, Amy. The next exercise, so in grade 8, every exercise is 2, as in the tendus combined with the glissés. We now do rond de jambe and fondue together. We're sideways to the bar. We've got a 2 count intro of 3, 4, and it's 1 count equals 1 bar, so it goes out, 2, 3, in, 2, 3. Dégagez devant en fondue. First 2, 3, and then we slow, and I would, Amy, do that again. 1, now, stay deep in fondue in second, then after second pull up, and headward turn. Demi-plie and round. Now, 3 rond de jambe, 5, head erect like Amy, 6, 7, breath, close bras bar. We reverse all that. Bend, stay down and stretch. Bend, stay down and stretch. 3 rond de jambe. 6, 7, close in fifth and bras bar again. Now you fondue devant, so we're going to have arm in first, leg coup de pied. Then, once again, I'm going to ask Amy to stay deep down on her supporting leg. Attitude, stretch everything, head turned. Rise. Now, I want only one leg on the floor. Cut, stretch, rise, and cut, stretch, rise. Close on demi-point, arm first, turn, and lower your heels, brava. And then we do this side, let's go through it. And bend and deep and stretch, da-da, I'll stop. Doesn't it pass through plie, Amy? Stop. Arm in first. Now that's a lopsided plie, get into the middle a bit more. Perfect shape. Stay down as you dégage and stand. And rond, and rond, and rond. Allonge close. Reverse, bend. Da, 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 da. And rond, and rond, and rond, and close. Fondue, stay down, everything, rise. Bend, stay down, stretch, rise. Bend, stay down, stretch, rise. First turn and lower. So just to clarify, Amy, do the initial dégagé en fondue devant. Just close in fifth and stand up. So it's a dégagé en fondue. Her right leg shows no bend. And rond. This is different because her right leg is bent and then stretches. So you're being asked to show fondue, dégagé devant, and then from plie into dégagé devant. Don't bend the leg on the first one. Shall we try with music? Fondue and up. Grow very tall, be on top of your legs, head. Now stay on top of your legs. In, out and stretch. In, out and stretch. Rise. In, out, stretch. Pause. Thank you, Amy. The next exercise is Battement Frappe. Now, this will be the first time some of you will have done Battement Frappe to dégagé. So I'm just going to ask Amy to show us first. All right, now, my problem with Battement Frappe to dégagé is that sometimes I still see the strike on the toes, then a point. And there is no strike on the toes. You are articulating straight. Ah, I like that one. And second, da, da, da. No, the unstruck ones. Da, da, da. There. And you can see, do a couple more, you can see how beautifully articulated the toes should be in these ones that touch. But you have both versions in this exercise. Sideways, right, outside leg in front, 5 and 6, dégagé 7, and place your leg coup de pied devant with a flex, arm is in second. And we have 2 of those ones that go to dégagé, that is, they just touch, and in, another devant. Now we have 3 striped frappes to second. And then, oh no fondue then, just place coup de pied. And then touch at the back, touch and a in, touch and a in, strike and a strike and a strike, close bras barre devant. Then we have a dégagé devant on fondue with a port de bras to second. 1. Rise closing in 5th. Now, Amy, keep the body upright, no tilting. Dégagé derrière. Rise close in 5th. Dégagé to second, these are all on fondue. Close derrière, bras barre. Hold, and you can on count 8 take your arm to first. Now reverse, dégagé, fondue and up, fondue and up, fondue and rise, arm first, turn to the other side and just lower to coup de pied. And touch and in, and touch and in, and strike, head erect, strike, head turned, and touch and in, and touch and in, and strike, and strike, and strike, bras barre. First, open, rise up, back leg, rise up, side, rise up, bras barre, hold arm first, back leg, and up, front and up, side and arm to first and turn, and both arms are bras barre as your feet lower. Now, just before we do this, Amy, can you do the dégagé en fondue front, side, back, but sideways to me? And what I want here, I'd like a little arch of the upper body for devant. I would like an arch of the upper body for derrière as well. No rocking of the body in this, just sustained arch back. Arch and stay, and see that? Don't tilt your head, keep full-blown arch. Now, even allonge to help the feeling, and there, and back to second, yes? And bras barre. I think for the frappes, let's at the moment turn our head for devant and derrière and keep second head to front. But for that last section, let's sustain a side turn of the head. Okay, shall we do it with music? Very snappy frappes. Here we go. Hold and in, hold, bang and bang and hold. 1, 2, don't tilt the head in. Bang, 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 close. 1, 2, 3, up, port de bras. So Adage is the next exercise. Sideways to the bar, 5th position. Got 2 counts of 3-4, 2 bars of 3-4. Preparation demi-seconde, 3, bras barre, 2, 3. Now we have a développé devant. 1, up, 2, 3, open, 2, 3. Hold with the longe, and close. Then we go and dégagé, and you have 3 pivots. Wait. I want you to rise 3 times. Up, turn, right? Hold, count 8. Now, do not lie down. Now, the syllabus requires you to do 4 counts of leg lifting. If you lift your leg to just about where your max is on the first count, you're not leg lifting for 4. So I'm asking Amy to show me glissé height, jeté height, grand battement height, and then a slight tilt of the body over and to the other side of the bar to get that 4th count. So 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Dégagé en fondue, head turned over the supporting leg. Now we rise, take arm to first, coupe under to dégagé devant arm second. Yep. Oh, you're asking, yes, it is a Petite développe, Amy. And now we step into 5th with a full port de bras to arabesque, and it's got a lot of epaulement, so twist more, and then you open your arm through 2nd and go to bras bas. So quite a simple adage. Let's just mark this side. Up, 2, 3, attitude and stretch, point, close, and dégagé, and rise, and hold. Glissé height, and higher, and up, and fondue. Rise coupe, pose to arabesque, and open, and everything to bras bas. Just go to arabesque again. Now, as you open, take your bar arm off. Weight on the back leg, Amy, and resist all the way down. Beautiful. Okay, let's try that with music. Ready? And up. Thank you, Amy. Would you just show me a développé devant, but this time make your eyes développé so they start low. Da 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 da, and eyes back down. So remember that, guys, when you do adage and developpes, that the unfolding is in the upper body as well. At Amy or at grade 8 level, definitely. Yes. All right. So the next thing is grand battement, sideways to the bar again. 4 counts intro, but we're looking at a 4-4. So you've got 1 and a 2 and a first and second. Grand battement devant to dégagé derrière. Repeat. And a 3rd time. And then a transfer. Did you do that yet? And now reverse that. there, up, there, up, there, transfer and close. Roll back onto second, close derrière, second, close devant, dégagez, transfer and up and close. 1, 2, no port de bras there until now, bras bas. Relevez, détournez, demi, you lower your heels. And let's just mark at this side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, and transfer, close. Square your back to the camera, square, nicer. 5 and 6, transfer and close. 1 and 2, 1 and 2, out, plie. Turn your eyes, yes, out. Hold your arm, stretch, arm down, releve, détournez. I have to check. Yes, hold, lower. And that's on both sides. Yes. Yes, the détournez is both sides. So, Amy, just sideways to the bar again. So, you're using your upper back. So, just don't do a grand battement devant, but do the upper back arch the devant, the head turned. So, more chest. Push your chest up. And then, I want you to push your chest up again. And up and up. Up and up. Okay, let's do the reverse. And chest up. Oh, but you can do high grand battement derrière. And chest and swing back and there. I don't want your head rocking forwards and back. I'd like it to be sustained a la Russian style. Are we ready? Here we go. Oh, wrong music. Let's jump. Here we go. Use your wrist. Transfer every other way. Allonge, second, transfer, close. Palm down, yes? Palm down. Just a little bit. So, as Amy knows, I like all the transfers of weight through point shoes. So, can we remove the bar for a minute? And show me dégagé devant, go through point shoes to plie. And lift, close, and in reverse, through point shoes. Can you do that one again? And this time, don't allow your shoulders to hunch. There. And we'll see it best in second. Let's try second. There, lift through and transfer, close. There, lift through and transfer, close. That's it. Thank you very much, Amy. I hope that breakdown has helped you grade 8s a little bit, and thank you for being with us today, Amy.